Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. We have a visitor. She's just gonna watch, so I hope you're ready to practice. Let's get on the mat. We're gonna do what we do. So I don't like to tell too much. I just like to get to it. And so let's get to it. Get on your mat, come into child's pose, and let your forehead just rest on the mat. Let your toes touch. Dog hair everywhere. Ginger, lie down. Thank you. Now focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in. Let everything go. Whatever's happening in your brain, with the exhale, dissolve it. Good or bad. See if you can just be present to what's happening in your body. Feeling the stability of the ground and the freedom of the air. And you're going to come up onto your forearms, or into your whole arms, and around into a cat tilt. Take a deep breath here and drop your elbows, take your left arm and reach it, like we do so often. You're just going to lower, let your hips pull back, and really just feel the length from your outer shoulder to your outer left hip. Find your belly, pull your belly up and in, and then relax anything that you don't need. Now pull your left arm back. You're going to go into another cat tilt. So exhale as you round and inhale. Now drop the left elbow. Take your right arm and reach it. Spread your fingertips. Really anchor. And reach those hips up and back. Now pull the arm back. Lift into a cat. As you exhale, take a deep breath here, and now take your left arm and thread towards the right. Take your right arm straight up. Turn your palm backwards so that it's facing to your left. So it's your right arm that's up, and you're going to reach for that left hip crease. So let it dangle, let your fingers wiggle for a second, and then have a seat. Pull that left hand to meet the right hand. Interlace your fingers and do a bow. So you're going to take those wrists apart and just let the arms dangle as far as they can. Then you're going to release, rise up, and take your right arm over your left arm, and you're going to bow down. Now rise up, release, and go towards the left. So the right arm reaches through. Lengthen. Take that left arm up to the sky, turn your palm backwards, and then let that forearm dangle to your right side. Make sure your belly's in. Have a seat on the heels. Pull your right arm back. Interlace your fingers. Pull your wrists apart as your arms go back, and let the arms dangle. As you put your head on the floor, and then release. Rise up, take your left arm over your right arm, bow down, rise and release those arms, come into down dog. So pull back to down dog. Hang here in down dog and feel the legs, feel the arms. Feel what's happening with your hands and feet. So again, we're going for stability. So stable earth, but you have to get your foot to ground. Your outer heel, your inner heel, your first metatarsal, your fifth metatarsal, and it's almost like your feet are suction cups, and they're pulling up from the arches. You're going to take that right foot forward between your hands and plant that left foot into the ground and pause here. Remember, if you ever need something to lift you up. You can get yoga blocks, you can get objects from your house so that you can put your hands higher. And it'll give you a deeper sense of stability. But you want to make sure that the knee's over the heel, and you're going to rise up on your inhale. So take those arms up, anchor, try to make sure the knee's over the heel. So if you look down, you can see your toes move a little bit more towards the front of the mat. You're going to exhale to the right, and then you'll rise up on the inhale, straightening that right leg. And then reach out over that right leg. And then from here, you're going to come down, let the torso neutralize, and then turn right. Now come back down, back to triangle. So you're going to take that left arm back and reach up. From here, we're going to go to Virabhadrasana 2. So the knee goes back over the heel, and you'll rise up on the inhale. Now exhale down, pull your right arm back, right leg back, and then take your left foot forward between your hands. Anchor, get stable, feel that ground, feel the whole foot on each side, then rise up on your inhale and come into Virabhadrasana 1. Make sure the knee is right over the heel. You're really flowing with your breath. Then exhale to the left. And then rise back up, straightening that front leg, opening, and then reaching out. Utthita Trikonasana. So you're reaching out over that left leg, and your torso is directly over the leg. Ginger really wants to be with us today. Now, look down, take your right hand, drop it so that the torso is facing the floor, and then you'll rotate towards the left. So sometimes it gets a little wobbly, so you gotta anchor again, re-engage your legs and your core, and then come back to Trikonasana. So you're turning back towards the right on your inhale, and then you'll bend that left knee coming into Virabhadrasana 2. Now exhale, lift the back heel, take your left foot to meet your right foot, and then we're going to take that right foot forward again. We'll do the same sequence, but in threes. So you're going to rise on your inhale. Add on a little bit. So you're going to exhale, interlacing your fingers. Bow down. Rise up, release those arms. So you really have to focus on your back leg. Try not to only rely on that front outer hip crease. You're going to exhale to your right. As you exhale, try to keep your torso long. Then you'll rise on your inhale. Release your arms. Interlace your fingers. Bow down. Rise and release those arms. Turn right. If you want to release the left and the right hands away from each other, you can. And then you'll rise back into Virabhadrasana 1. Interlace your fingers last time. And bow. Good. Rise and release. turn right. As you exhale, releasing the arms if you feel it. And then back up. Inhaling. And hands release as you open out to Trikonasana. So get into the back leg so that that front hip crease and the front foot don't take all the energy. You're going to take your torso to parallel. So pause, turn right, and then take that right hand back down, and then that left arm goes back again, opening for triangle. Then take that left arm back, drop it towards the floor, torso is parallel, open towards the right. And then take that right arm down, open one more time towards the left, inhaling. And then exhale down. Open towards the right. And then back down towards the left. Once you hit triangle, you're going to bend the right knee, pause on the up. You'll take the left arm down and the right arm up and over. And you'll take that right hand on the outside of that shin or the elbow on the thigh, and the left arm goes over. You'll take it back. Inhale. Take it on the inside. Take the left arm up and over. Take it on the outside. Up and over. And cartwheel. Pause. This time you'll cross dog. Pause and cross dog. Take your right hand back. You're going to take that left arm and that left leg up and come into Ardha Chandrasana. Now you're going to take that left hand down, level the hips, take the right arm back, and then drop that right arm, open back up to the left, and then take your left hand back down. Really energize that left leg, just as much as the right leg. Use your hands as much as your feet as they're on the ground, working with stability, in motion. What seems simple isn't so simple. And then take that left arm down, turn towards the right. Good. And then take it back to center, pause. Take your left knee behind your right knee. And then we're going to turn to the right. Left arm lifts up, and you're going to drop the elbow just over the knee and lift that torso. Left arm up, right arm up. Take the right arm just over the knee and rotate the torso. Up, up, left arm, rotate, and right. One more time. Good. And left. Straight up, both arms. You're going to dive it forward. That left leg comes up and lower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. One more time, folding. And lift. Pause here. Walk your hands forward. You'll take that left leg into a split and bring your left foot forward between your hands. Plant that back heel into the ground and rise up for Virabhadrasana 1. Make sure the knee is right over the heel. You're going to interlace those fingers behind you. Pull those wrists apart and bow down. Then rise and release. Inhale those arms up. Exhale to the left. Rise and release. Interlace those fingers behind you. Bow down as you exhale. Rise. Release. Left turn. If you want, you can start separating those arms, releasing them away from each other. Rise and release. Interlace. Pull. One more time. Your glutes might start feeling something. Exhale to the left. Get back into that right leg. Take your left arm up and over as your right arm goes down. If you want to separate, then pull back up. Once you're here, you'll straighten, open out to the right, reach out over that left leg. All limbs are energized. Then you'll drop that right hand so that the torso is parallel to the floor, chest facing down, open towards the left. And then take your left hand down and open towards the right. Take it back down, open towards the left. And down, open towards the right. One more time, twisting, exhaling, torso long. And down. Once you get down and you pause, releasing that right arm, come into Virabhadrasana 2. So you'll sink down, rise up, do a crescent, inhaling, exhale the hand on the outside of that shin, take the right arm up and over, take your right arm down, lift your left arm up and over, take your left arm on the inside, take your right arm up and over, backwards, and outside. Pause and drop. Lift the back heel, cross dog. Walk your left hand back. Take your right leg and your right arm back with it and open into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. And then take that right hand down, level the hips out, energize through both legs. Open. And then take your left hand down towards the right. And take that right hand down, level your hips, pause, and rotate towards the left, keeping your right leg energized in the air. And let your left hand drop down. One more time. This is giving your calves a lot of energy. and drop that right hand down because your calves need to be stable as you rotate. Good. Then you're going to drop that left hand, hips parallel. Take your right knee behind your left knee, and you'll turn left. On the inhale, take your right arm up and just barely touch the outer knee as you rotate. And then take it to the other side, so keep the chest lifted. Left arm, rotating towards the right. And then left arm lifts. One again. Now both arms up. Dive forward. You're going to go into standing splits. Level those hips out. And you're going to dive. Now lift, take that right foot behind the left foot. Lift the chest and fold. Take a deep breath here. Lift. And fold. Lift. And fold one more time. Lift. And fold. Next time you'll lift, walk your, take your right leg and split, and then we're going to bring it one more time, maybe not the last, into Virabhadrasana 1. We'll just do it 2 times this time, going a little bit deeper on the second round. So interlace those fingers, do a bow as you exhale, and then you'll rise up, open the heart, make a right turn. There is a lot of dog hair around here. It's shedding time. Take your arms away from each other if you'd like to. If you feel up for it, take that right hand and just let it dangle behind you. Release. Come up on the inhale. Interlace those fingers behind you. And bow down. Rise up. Release. Turn. So you can release the arms. And if you want, take that right arm back again. Now rise up and release, straightening that front leg for Trikonasana. Exhale, lower. Now take that left arm down, take that right arm. And drop it. Take that left arm back and up. And if you want to, you can take that arm back, bend, and go for the hip crease. You'll release. One more time, turning right. Open. And take that right arm down. Left arm back. Reach behind you, bending, grabbing for the hip crease. Bend that knee. Come up on the inhale, so let that hand be free. And if you want to, Just kind of reach it down. Let's take it back one more time. And again, if you want to take your hand to the floor, you can. But if you want to go for a bind, you can. Then you're going to release. Come up one more time and drop. Cross. Walk your right hand back. Straighten the left leg, lift it away from the floor, and bring that left arm up. And you can bend the knee, grabbing the ankle. Release and drop. Level the hips out. Just take that right arm back. And drop. Open out. Sorry, Cooper's scratching. Bend, grab your ankles. Release. Drop your left hand. Take your right arm up, back, or back and up. Now take your right hand down. You're going to drop your left knee. From here, you're going to open the chest, reach and grab. From here, you're going to swivel. You'll swivel your hips up and your hands are going to anchor. And just pause here. You're going to take it back down to the ground. Take your left arm up. So, of course, you could just twist like we did in the beginning and take that right arm, pull that knee up, and then take it back to the ground. You're going to reach the right arm up, take your right hand behind you, support yourself, lift the left arm, take your arm and connect it with your outer knee, hold here, point the left foot, push yourself off the floor, swivel, and place your right hand under your shoulder. It's free. It's not touching the hip at all. You're just going to pause here. And then come back. Take your left arm up. And take your right arm. Reach it past the shin. We're going in slow motion. So take your arm and your leg. You can take your hands and just bring them up. And then we'll do one more time. We're going to unwind. Left arm up. Swivel. And if you want to, you'll dive forward and you'll straighten that front leg and lift the back leg. Obviously, be where you are with it. And you're going to take that right arm down, left arm lifts, take that right arm, and you're going to grab that shin, pull up, first both hands, and then you're going to take both hands to the floor behind you if you're open. So if not, you could just be holding your foot like this. You could just sit here and have your torso be long. But if you can, you can take both hands by your hips and just straighten that left leg. Pull your hips away from the floor and then pull back. So you're going to energize and then come back down. So we'll take it back to where it came from. Both arms go up. Exhale, standing split. Drop that left leg, lift the chest. Make sure the feet are grounded. And you'll exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. One more exhale. As you inhale, pause. Walk yourself forward and take it into split. Left leg lifts. Take your left foot between your hands. Anchor that back foot into the ground. Rise on your inhale. Interlace your fingers behind you. Do the bow as you exhale. As you inhale, rise up. Release those arms. Make a left turn. Exhaling. You can release the arms away from each other and take that left arm behind you. Just getting into the hip crease. And then back up. Rise up. Interlace. Bow. Rise and release. Left turn. Remember, you could stay here in prayer. Release your arms away from each other, or take that left arm for your hip crease. And then rise up. Straighten that front leg. Open out towards the right. Take your right hand down. Open towards the left. Take your left hand down. Open towards the right. And then take that right hand and you can just grab for the hip crease. Release. One more time, opening. In the rotation. And then take your left hand down. Open. Go for the hip crease. Bend that left knee. So you're going to take that left arm up and over. Just reach. And again, take it back. And if you'd like, your left hand and your right hand will meet. Then rise and release. Exhale, hands down. Cross dog. Walk your left hand back. Take your right arm, your right leg up in the air. If you want, you can grab that ankle. Release. Cartwheel. Neutralize first. Open towards the left. Whoopee. And down. So if that happens, it happens. Open towards the right. Bend and grab the ankle. Release. Open. Then you'll take your left arm down. Take your right knee behind your left knee. You're going to sit. Take your left arm behind you for support. Take your right arm up. You're going to take your arm right past your knee. Point your right toes. Swivel and let your hands be shoulder distance. Just be here. Then you'll come back. Hand goes back for support. Rotate towards the right. Left arm collects that left knee and pulls away from the floor. Then drop. Open out. Right arm up. Swivel. The hands are shoulder distance. Come back again. take it up, hand shoulder distance. You keep moving forward, you'll straighten that front leg, and that back leg will extend as well. Or you're just twisting. Now pull it back, the right knee goes down, you're taking it back to where you came from. Left arm grabs that left shin. Lift your chest, try to get your shoulders level. Either stay here or hands go to the ground. The right leg extends, you press down, the hips move back, and you'll release. And then take your left foot over your right, arms come up, you'll dive into the standing split. Drop that foot, lift that chest, and fold. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. And again. Exhale. Next inhale, you'll pause on the up. Walk your hands forward. And you're going to take your right knee in, and then you'll just take your left knee in and pause. Drop your knees, cross your legs, take your legs, extend them out, and you're going to go forward. Remember, your torso is long. Come all the way up and find Shavasana. So let yourself surrender. Let it all go. Whatever tension you have, whatever thoughts you're holding on to still. deep breath in. And when you're ready, roll to your right. Bring yourself into a seated position. Namaste. Thank you. Ginger really wants to be with us today, I tell you what. Okay. Over here. Come on, Ginger. Come here. Come here. She's a very sweet girl. Say hello, everybody. She's a good girl. Be sweet. All right. Okay, so I got a request to do some tutorials, and I will start doing them. You've got to tell me what you'd like, though, and because I want to be helpful. So I'm going to keep doing practices, but I also want to do some breakdowns of certain poses so that you can easily flow through and work on them, okay? So let me know what you want. There's a comment section that I always talk about. Say something and just say hi if you want to, and that's that. All right, I will see you next time. Thank you. Namaste.